What is up, everybody? Alright. Well, the challenge quest and all that shenanigans in Saber Wars isn't out yet, so we got nothing else to do, so CCC time. So yeah, we don't need to save any stages on this account. We can just bulldoze it and get the grails and, you know, all the testing and... Oh god, this account versus King Potato Chips. That's gonna be a thing. I'm going to try to not cheese that with Enkidu, but we might have to. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't even think about that one. That's gonna be rough. And honestly, the shadow fights before it are going to be rough. They're normally not, but for this account, I think they could be a bit of an issue. Although we can always use Hercules, so. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta do all the melt stuff at the beginning here. Easy enough. Now this account Enkidu's not leveled, but I could just summon the support one and I can solo it, so. But we'll try to not do it that way, because that's no fun. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do though. We'll have to think about that. But yeah, we can get 2 Grails and I think a lore from this event, and then obviously BB. And some CE XP. So, pretty worthwhile. I so stand by this. I think this event is so much better for people if the first time they've ever played it is the main interlude. I think the main interlude is the best way to experience the CCC event because it cuts out all of the fat and it just goes right to the story and the fun side bosses and that kind of stuff. So I think if you've never played it before and you can do the main interlude, it's awesome. And I hope moving forward they kind of make more events that way, so that'd be nice. So I guess I don't cast my evade. I think I cast it next turn. This is so much easier now that she gets the story support CE. Like total cakewalk here. I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired as always, but life is good aside from that. Oh, and, you know, some nice real-life drama. Almost any time I try to use my credit card for anything, my bank freaks out and think it's fraud. And I've literally had to call them, like, 9 times in the last 3 months that it's like, no, it's not fraud. I'm just using my credit card like a regular human being. And I keep saying, like, why does this keep happening? Can you set something up to, you know, have it stop freaking out if I try to use, I don't know, Amazon.com? And they're like, no, we can't do anything. I'm like, what do you mean? I don't even. But yeah, I'm kind of at wit's end at that point. Like, and obviously, you know, you order things online more during the pandemic, right? Like it's pretty normal. Okay, I'm gonna be needlessly risky here. And we're gonna do the quick chain and try not to use the NP, just for the extra stars. Oh my god, will you fucking crit? Oh my... Dude, if she crit with that one, we would not have killed him. $1 gum, fraud alert indeed. Hey Finn, thank you for the resub. For 19 months, jeez. So I just realized on Cairo's last stream that cheap bastard has it so 25k channel points are just a single roll. It's not even a 10 roll. So, I can't even believe that his chat was able to save up enough channel points to get him to get Kiara, because if they only get, if it's 20k, 25k for one summon, like, how the hell did they even accomplish that? Okay, let's see. I'm trying to remember. I think you only have to break the first health bar here. I forgot to cast her 3rd skill. Well, we'll just pretend we're gonna loop. I'm too used to the casual new melt where she doesn't have to do that. I'm actually gonna do my art card because I'm desperate to loop here. Used to get more channel points. Yeah, I still gotta figure out what else you want to do with ours. 3,000. Oh man, we're doing damage now, boys. Okay, please do your like quick attack 3 times. Do it again. I do it again. Oh, good enough. Her plus zero is pretty high hit count. Look, we looped. Calculated. I fucking love how Orion can kill her. Like, even when she still has this gimmick. You could probably do it though, especially in a team setting with a few characters. Specifically archers, just because, you know, double damage is good or something. Yeah, Lost, I'll do it. We'll use your Orion. We'll use the same. Look at that guard. Guess I'll use this now. I wanted to NP one more time, but I don't think that's the end of the stage here. Went to 204. Okay, I actually do get to NP again. That's nice. Alright, surely this is the last turn. Man, I haven't hit 0 SQ on my mana count in so long, but we're getting there because that fucking dude, Calamity Jade, I don't even, I just don't even, like, we're really pushing it right now, so if they add a bunch of stuff I actually do want in Lost Gold 6, I might finally go back down to 0 after, 3,000 years. Dude, I'm never letting that was so stupid. That was so fucking stupid. Set 25 summon tickets and 700 SQ to get one copy of the rated up 4-star. Like, and then I was just, I was getting CEs like candy. Like, stupid, dude. That was so infuriating. Yeah, if they did a Tesla rate up and then they did Lost Belt 6, that would probably, that'd probably wipe me out. Just like that. And it wouldn't have wiped me out if Calamity Jane didn't fucking run me, but Yeah, I hate 4-star rate ups too. I hate them because you can get really lucky and they can go very well. Because if all the spooks I had gone the other coin flip, I would have gotten, her immediately in like, just no problem. But they didn't. With Canis though, the coin flip went the other way. I think we only got like 1 spook, maybe 2 spooks, so it wasn't so bad. I tell you what though, here's the thing. See, what a lot of people do is when they go back to 0 SQ, they just start like, oh, I have so little, I'm never gonna have enough to save up and like have a good chance at anything again. So I might as well roll every 30 SQ, right? I don't do that. When we go back down to 0 or near 0, you start saving immediately, right? And what I'm doing right now, because Calamity Jane was a fucking calamity, I'm saving all my summon tickets now. Like, normally I will throw them out, here and there, but now I'm going to save everyone, because we're kind of behind where we'd like to be, SQ-wise. I'm at, I think at, 1,090 right now, I think. Which might sound like a lot, but in comparison to what we have been, it's pretty low. I'm just glad that on the very low chance, and I mean very low, on the very low chance that they do add Green Knight someday, 3.0 or Lost Vault 6 or Lost Vault 9, whatever, he would probably be a 3 or 4 star, so that's good. Because if they ever add Green Knight, I am obligated to get as many copies of him as I can possibly get, right? And so if he was a 5 star, that would be rather painful. I almost lost half my SQ there. Not quite. I went from 1,800 to 1,000, about 100 roughly. So that was pretty awful. Okay, I'm going to cast my 3rd skill this time. How does she not fall over when she's doing that? Like when she jumps on their head there, how does she not fall over? Like, she's at a huge angle and then she's lifting her feet up, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Magic, apparently. Wait, doesn't this work in a really stupid way? I just remembered. I think this does something really stupid when you switch waves. I think it might cast it and then go away at the start of the next wave. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might do that. Because, you know, this game... I'm not sure. We'll see here. Oh, we get to keep it. Feels good. Damage. Let's go for the burst here. I don't mind today's PogChamp, but it doesn't really fill the role of the other one. So far, I think the second one was the best, I would say. It is kind of fun having a different one every day, though. Oh, we get to murder Kiara on this account. That'll be fun. Twitch has a rotating PogChamp before FGO has a rotating story banner, yep. Man, even Epic 7 got one of those pretty quick. How many of these do you do? Damn, this must be Gwaine. Yep, okay. Surely I'll get my NP right away. Am I daring and do Buster quick, or are we a coward and do Art quick? Gwaine's hit count is decent if he doesn't Buster, but if he Busters, it's like nothing. He could also buff. I'm going to be a coward. Hey, we crit anyway, so... Just safe scumming. Although, yeah, I'm gonna overcharge by so much. Pretty sure I could have done Buster quick there. We don't want this fight to ever go on long enough for him to NP, so I'm just gonna evade now. Oh yeah, she gets rid of their, Wow! Okay, a little bit of damage there. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay, well... That was easy. I thought we would at least need a crit turn. And then they buffed Melt. And then they buffed Melt again. Okay, I like how you immediately now have access to Gwaine and Melt. I have no idea what this stage is. Is it Gilius? I know you fight him kinda early. Who to use? I'm okay with this. I should really be bringing teams though to get bond on like Hans and all that. Wait. Oh god. Oh god. This is the fight with Robin and BB. Oh my god. Why do I forget this exists every time? This is not going to end well. Hey TG, thank you for the 5-month resub. We are so dead, by the way, because Ricky ain't so good for fighting Robin. He's gonna have to like exert so much effort to just get past Robin that we're absolutely screwed. Well, good opening hand at least. Ricky is not the right class for this. And we don't even have guts. At least we have a cool horse. Would y'all care to, I don't know, attack? Oh god, I should have killed Leonidas first. It's gonna be one of these. Please crit. You have a crit buff. Let's go. Nope. Okay, good enough. Surely you can kill Leonidas, right? He's just level 1. You're level 40. You're gold. There you go. Now, oh god, he's gonna poison me. I should have brought Atlas. It's like a gimmick here. As soon as the stage starts, you get poisoned. You walked into a bomb or something. Did that horse just like drift? I'm pretty sure it did. Any chance, Ricky, you want to one-shot Robin? Just like a casual, like almost kill him with your NP and then, you know, get the art in. That would be great. Oh, we're in fast mode. I much prefer Ricky's NP in slow-mo. The horse just looks insane in fast mode. Crit! That's not a crit. Crit! That's not enough? Man! That sucks. Don't you... Oh, you son of a... You fucking bastard. Dude, if we had killed him right there, we had actually been looking really damn good. Now we are screwed. Because we, you know, we don't have sure hit or anything. Oh my god. There go my buffs. Well, we had a chance. That chance is now gone. It's not even... Hey, look at him doing his BM combo! What the hell? Anyway, it's not even that we take damage and everything. It's mainly that our buffs wear off. Like, it's just awful. Proc the heal, proc the heal. No. Seriously, if we had killed him with our NP combo, we might have won. Also, Atlas would have been a hell of a lot better. Actually a beast, by the way. Like, she's literally trying to censor it. 2 turns. You have to do like Art Buster or Art Buster or something like that. It's a really weird one. I remember it's one where like you can't, it's not interchangeable with Quick or vice versa. I don't remember which one it is, but it's one of the rarest animations in the game, I would say, actually. The amount of damage that this poison has done to us. If we can just casually loop here. We probably will use our second skill because we're obviously going to lose, so we'll do it style. He could win this, dude. Seriously. He could absolutely have done this if we had just taken out Robin on that one turn. Because we lost about 2 turns of value there, and then if not more because our skills went to waste. And we didn't loop. Fuck. Well, gotta live one more turn. And hey look, even more poison damage. I guess we have to use our heals. Please proc the heal. 1 and 3, it hasn't procced this entire time. And it didn't proc there either. Lost, any chance we could get like optimal command codes on Ricky? Because I think he can do this. Because that was pretty close. We'll give Lost a second here. I'm trying to think. I'd probably go with Atlas just so we can get rid of the dot. And it's not bad to get our skills back either. Oh yeah, didn't I get Orion on my ult account? Pretty sure I did. Yep, that's some good loot right there. Yeah, we use our summon tickets on this account, but we're saving up in case to give Lantoria a rate up for the second movie or something. See if we can get her NP2. I don't know what the hell I'm rolling for right now, but killing time for Lost to get command codes on there, so. Could've used that earlier. That was an event CE right there. Let's see. One thing we can do. Get some stuff ready for Lost Vault 5 too. Like Ricky Boy. Boy, are we gonna need him. Got Demeter to deal with. I don't think Ushi alone is enough, so. And how many of these do I need to make? Wow, I guess the 5-star ones are worth a lot though, Jesus. Yeah, I want Ricky up. Maybe Alex, I'm not sure though because his mats are so bad, but then Medea. Ricky's gonna be a huge help though. He's like the guy. Him and Ushi are like the way to go for Demeter. I'm actually gonna try to do the opposite of what I did in the video. I think I'm gonna try to make Ushi the cleanup unit and Ricky the main DPS. We'll see though. The one thing that's nice about Ushi on the front, fuck. I'm gonna have to go farm those. God damn it. Fucking Lantoria. Why'd she do this to me? Those aren't too hard to farm though, so it's not that bad. Anyway, one really good thing about Ushi on the front is just her giving the NP gain up to like Alex and everyone. Like it's pretty handy there. Because, you know, Demeter's AoE and hits everybody and blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's see what Lost has got for us. Or he's not quite done. We'll refresh it in a second here. I see you, Rex. Okay, we still got a quick one there. Any second now. And then Lost is gone. Game, please. He was here a second ago! There we go. You know, crit removal command codes might actually... I don't know if they're meta or not, but they would not be bad either, though, just because the way she kills you is with crits. She casts a million crit buffs, like her thing here. I'm not sure Tesla's popular enough to get a summer costume. Although Nasu likes him, and sometimes Nasu buys him, shines through, so we'll see. I should have taunted with Leonidas first. We've been in this timeline before. At least they actually did damage this time. Can we please? Can we get Hawaiian shirt coup already? You know, 6th year. I am like, can we have this now? Like, holy shit. I'm actually attacking the wrong one. I should have been attacking the other one because this one has the crit buff, but I don't think I knew that at the time. I don't think he had it. I would highly doubt Coup Alter would be the 5-star summer. I super doubt they would do that. As tone deaf as they can be, I really don't think they would do that. Like, can you imagine if they gave the Hawaiian shirt to Coup Alter? Like, people would not be happy at all. I don't think they would do that. The only way I would see them doing that is if they did both at the same time. Which I guess that could happen. So I need to be able to crit. You know what we might need? I think we might need the NP damage up command code. Like, we have got to one-shot Robin. That's like everything. Okay, I need as many stars as possible, so that's probably that. Should have swapped the quick cards around. This is a lot more stars than last time, though, so we might actually crit. 29. That's pretty much exactly the same as last time. So I think last time we crit and made more stars that way. I think we had 30 last time. Level 10, by the way. Okay, last time it was 50-50. Now it's 60-100. So if you could just double crit Ricky, that would be great. No pressure. We have the crit damage up too, though, so that one does 10% more crit damage, so it's more damage than last time as well. We low roll on the NP, though, and none of it will matter, I don't think. You're really pushing it last time. Come on, Ricky. Yeah! Whoo, boy, that was close. Sorry, Robin. Had to do a drive-by murder there. Okay. Probably save the invulnerability for when she actually has like a million crit buffs. I don't think today's PogChamp is bad, it just doesn't really fit, and it's too hard to see. It's another one like that where it's just too hard to see. Like when you look at the zoomed in version, like if you have FFZ or something, it's fine, but like just in chat, it doesn't really work. Okay. still have defense up. Maybe we try to face tank one more turn. I do think we might. It sucks because it'll mess up our loop and stuff, but we might have to bring anti-crit. I'm not sure. Let me think. Might have to do Buster NP Art. That way we can heal for 1,300. I think if I invulnerability now, it's a bit too soon. This is really tricky. Ricky is ridiculously popular. He's super popular in all versions of the game. And I have no problem with that.
Hey. Oh, yo guy.
I don't really find it that surprising that he's popular though, because I'm surprised that he's as popular as he is, but like, you know, he had a really fleshed out character, he had good screen time, you know, good voice actor, a lot of good moments in the story and everything. You know, it's not that crazy, really. Fuck, if she NPs, I'm gonna have to save my invulnerability. Oh god. The odds of us living another turn are not very good. But it's like the only way to win. You have defense up, but she still has her crit buff, so... Just Buster crit right off the bat, that's great. If we had lived there, we would have won, because we would have gotten to NP, and we had invulnerability, and then we'd go again. I probably could have done invulnerability there, though, because we might have won next turn. It would have been close, but we might have been able to do it. I almost want to do default. We're not living long enough for Atlas to really shine. Like, you need to get all 3 turns of your skill buffs for it to really work, like get more value, but we died on like the first turn of them, so that's not actually better than default. So what you actually might need then is heal boost, because the heal boost will work with the command codes and it'll work with the Mystic code, and that's probably enough health to stay in there. Well, this is really RNG though if you don't have a crit down, because if you don't have a crit down, if she Buster crits you, you know, it's just so much damage. You're done though. Like, crit down is really good or something. Boy, I know what 3-star to give a shot here next. Did not kill the one guy, that's kinda bad. Probably should have just attacked the 12k guy. I would attack the 12k guy now, because the other one has the crit buff, but I'm worried I won't kill him. Nah, we'll kill him, we're counterclassing. Okay, stars. So we actually want to crit here, so we make more stars. Yeah. We somehow we made one less star than last time. Great. Right, we can't remove that now. That's annoying. So if I do Buster NP art, we will definitely kill Robin, but we gotta go for the long-term value here. Uh-oh, he's got 4k more health this time. I don't know. Fuck! And anytime that he'll just every time, he's totally scripted to do that. Yeah, that's annoying. You're at the mercy of low high roll. Robin, why do you have to be like this? I'm trying to set up command codes, but it's so hard to stream and do that because command codes are the worst. Okay. Go for the 12k cut. 12k guy this time. Although we only have one fucking card. That's great. 77 life. Could've just hit it with George, actually. Not much I can do there. Alright, let's see how many stars we can make. Although, we're not gonna get much overkill because we left the strongest one for last. Yeah, that's not the best decision I've ever made, to be honest. I actually can do the Buster then. Crit? Damn it. If that had crit, that would have really helped. Wow, we made way less stars. That is super shit. I gotta remember not to do that next time. That's not worth it at all. Wow, we are fucked here. It won't even matter. No, even if we it won't even matter because we're not gonna crit and even if we high roll, I think we're screwed here. Wow, we low rolled more than we ever have. I like how that one was that bad, and we low rolled more than we ever have, and then we didn't even crit with the 80%. Boy, that was fucking awful. The funny thing is, even with the low roll, we might have been able to win there if we had made more stars. Like, that was really what screwed us. Yeah, definitely gotta save. It's good if you can get one of them like low in health and not kill him, and then have a turn where you can just like super overkill him. A lot of extra stars that way. Was he blue last time? I never paid attention. Like the bad guys, I just realized they're 3 different colors. I guess so, because they have like type 1, type 2, type 3. I'm gonna try to keep the 12k one for last actually, because he's the easiest to overkill. The dream is you get a turn though where you can like target switch but not kill one, and that one you leave at low health. Well, this turn sucks. Thanks, George. If George could have at least gotten his Buster card, it wouldn't have been so bad. But, no. Maybe I leave the 10k health one up because he's more likely to kill George and he's 10k, so it's even easier to overkill. That makes sense. Come on, give me crits. Got 250%. Very good. Good enough, alright. Hopefully that's 30. 31, there we go. Dude, last time it was 23. So, pretty big difference there. And we get 200%. That's actually gonna help a lot. And we guarded the poison. How about that? This is getting 200% is good because it's more damage. So I hope that's enough. I'm gonna look this up. I want to know if that's enough extra damage that the high-low roll won't even matter. Let me see. This crit spread fucking sucks though. The wiki can be so stupid sometimes, good god. Like, you literally look up FGO wiki writer, and it just gives you, it gave me fucking Richard from Fate Train's Fake. It's like, what? That's not even an FGO. Anyway, alright, let's see. It gives only 5%. Okay, that's not a lot. I mean, I'll take 5% because it's the 5% for the NP and for the cards after, so it's certainly nice, but that's a pretty minor boost. Hopefully we'll get Richard and FGO someday. It's pretty great. Well, 70-70. We made all those stars and we got 70-70, man. That I don't care for that. Most sabers do qualify to be a rider. And we lose. This is very frustrating because I'm pretty sure he can do this. It's just we're just on this bullshit edge with Robin, so it's just up to luck if you can kill him or not. And if you don't kill him, I mean, you're never gonna win. Like, it's crazy how much you lose if you almost kill him but don't. All right, let's change units because I mean he can do it, but I think you could probably do it like really reliably if you had like the absolute like min-max perfect command codes and all that. You could probably find a setup that would remove enough RNG. That kind of sucked though that we never got to BB again. Yeah, no, the Buster kind of screwed us on that one, but we never got to BB again with the new command code and the Mystic code combo there. I think it would have been the best one. 100 Face should have a much better time here because she has crit down. No, what Fishy says you could do, I think you would still lose though, but like you could not NP him and do a little bit of damage to him, and you wouldn't do enough damage so he wouldn't evade. And then you would NP and he would die for sure, but you would still lose because you can't, like, you're cutting it so close with BB, there's no way you can throw a turn away. Especially because it is possible to one-turn Robin That's clearly what you have to do, right? Like, if you have the chance of doing that, you have to go for that. Why did I fucking taunt with George first? Oh, right. We're probably gonna need a Rosh if we're doing that. Forgot about the random casters, which you normally don't even care about, right? And they actually help you. But if you're an assassin, they don't really help you. She might be able to get through them if she gets lucky. Oh my god, that is so fucking unlucky. So she got 3 out of 5 of her cards in the first hand. George didn't die, so the deck shuffled. But then that means her Buster card, which is like the most important one right now, is in the third hand, and she's never gonna get it. And so now we're definitely not killing these in time. That sucks. Probably curtains for her. Could NP right now. Probably have to. You can probably get it back. If she can kill 2, that kind of... I don't know if that makes up for it, because that last one is still going to just wreck her health bar. Oh my god. That's so lame. Now we have to go a whole extra turn. That is so bad. I can't believe I'm casting this right now, but I pretty much have to. That is... Whew. 152. It's not ideal. But NP, but the one that would have art resistance down would be dead. So you're probably not gonna loop, especially if you don't use your first skill. You might loop with your first skill. Oh, I hate using this early. I can't look at all the resources I'm using on the fucking trash mobs, dude. Because they're freaking casters. Well, if we crit, we might get our NP, because we'll overkill. Overkill can make up for not having art resist down. Crit, crit, crit! Yeah, well that's good at least. It's bad though that my skills are already, you know, mostly used up, so that's not good. She might have to do, I don't know, let me think. She might need to... Because unlike Ricky, she can probably weather, like, you know, waiting. But we have such high crit chances. And we'll go for it. This is iffy. So if anyone could weather, like, not NPing on turn 1, it would be her. If she has, like, a lot of longevity. So. Oh my god, he guarded it. That's not good. We lose damage, NP gain, and Stargen because of that. Oh my god, I think we're fucked now. Yep. That, dude, I hate AI like this. Like, it drives me nuts. It's one thing when it's like the main boss, but I hate things like this where it's like, if you, because there's so many units that end up, and I don't just mean like this fight specifically, but I mean like Lee, for example, right? You have so many units that are always like really pushing it on damage, or they can potentially break the health bar, but it's like you got low high roll and bullshit. And then if you fail, you get it's so much worse than if you just like hadn't even tried to impede in the first place or crit or whatever you were doing, right? Because when the AI is scripted to evade, you lose like 3 turns of value, right? Like it's so bad. It's also why sure hit, buff removal, and pierce and vulnerability are actually really good. I probably should have brought a Rosh there. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do. I mean, she could also probably break in 1 turn, but I don't think it's worth going for. So she probably pretty much has to, like, whiff a turn. Just ignore the evade, I don't know, right? See, that's what Ku does. Yeah, I don't think Ku would have a hard time here because you know what's stupid is he's a Lancer, so he doesn't even need his sure hit, right? Because he's absolutely going to kill Robin anyway. Yeah, it's just so much. You talk about RNG though, the first wave becomes a complete RNG shit show if you're an assassin. Like with Ricky, it wasn't a problem, right? It never really mattered as long as you don't misplay. Or with her, it's like you can get so. What? That almost. I wonder if it's because it's a main interlude. I've noticed every once in a while that still happens. It's almost never though, right? Like it's all, ever since the patch a long time ago that like doesn't happen anymore. But I've noticed that every once in a while there's a stage where it acts like it used to, you know, back in the day, where if Taunt dies on the second hit, they get to go again. And I wonder if it's because it's a main interlude. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I have no idea. I haven't paid attention to like when it does and doesn't happen, but it's so confusing when it does happen. I need a really good hand here. Oh god, do I have to NP? I think I do. There's no point in actually using George's art card because the art chain doesn't matter. Oh, did he die to the skill drain? If that's what happened, that's why. I've seen that before. That's such a rare interaction because so few skills do damage that can kill. But yeah, if they die to like a life drain, it pretty much always works that way. I just wasn't paying attention because I was looking at chat at the time. Could you like crit and kill him? That'd be great. Nope. Oh, there's that one. Damn. I think odds were terrible, but yeah, we needed 2 crits to have killed him there. Goodbye, health. Look at all that missing health now. Fuck, man. Should have given her the 1k heal command code, but I didn't think she was gonna need it. Dude, that sucks so bad. Like, we just lost half our life to a trash mob. What do? I guess we'll try to make stars. I hate using these skills now, but I'm like, we're in such a bad spot. We gotta, Oh my god, I shouldn't have cast my evade there. I should have used my buff success chance up. Wait, didn't I? Oh, it's because I cast my first skill. Oh my god, just fuck me. I love your buff success chance getting eaten by things that don't have a chance to fail. It makes so much sense. Why didn't I truly do not think DW even thought about it. Like, I don't think they thought about it at all. I so wish what they had done was made it so it gave you buff success chance for 1 turn. That would have made it so much more useful. Like, it's so annoying that, like, you can get a buff, like, you can use the command code and then be buffed by someone else's NP, and it will eat up the buff success chance. It's like, okay. Okay. Just casual Stella in here and we should be fine. Just need NP gain on her, really. I am so glad that the luck stat does not affect anything, and that would be outrageously dumb. That would be like the worst idea I've ever heard. Not only is that a terrible idea, but then everyone's gonna be like, well, why does the luck stat do something, and why doesn't strength and agility and all those stats do like that is such a bad idea, right? Like that's how to break the game and have like way too many convoluted rules that aren't gonna work anymore. Like you can't cherry pick the luck stat and have it do something, and not all the other stats. And then you're gonna have, you know, like way too much being dictated by the lore, and then you're gonna just like the game is gonna be so broken at that point. And there's enough fucking RNG in this game. We need less, not more. And never mind Ku, you got Chaco-John over there with E-. Like have fun with that one. Could you like, I don't know, kill George? Watch them use a skill seal now. Or the health drain. I can't talk anymore, dude. Sleeping is important. Let's see. Now the luck stat does absolutely nothing. No stat does anything in the game at all. It's completely detached from gameplay, and thank fuck. I swear, debuff clear, in no world should that affect your buff success chance. Can you imagine? Let me think. Do I cast evade here or do I face tank? Because I have my third skill. I think we face tank. Because we don't need to do that much damage this turn. We only need to do like a little chunk. I just realized the horror show. If I use my third skill, it'll remove my buff success chance. And if I use my evade, then I'll remove the evade. You cannot win with her, dude. The only way you can win is if you don't need to heal, right? Then it's fine. But that is so annoying, the way that works. Well, RNG, let's go. Casual heal for 6,000 though. Of course! Yep! Of course! Just land all the buffs except the only one you need to land. Thanks, 100 Face. You're doing great. Fan-fucking-tastic. So somehow when I dropped my mouse there, it changed my DPI. Oh, it's because there's like a dial on this thing. That's why. Hold on, let me, that's annoying. Let me adjust that back. Okay, no, I made it even worse. Other way. Okay, hold on. There's an easier way to fix this. I lowered my DPI. Dude, I lowered it so much, like it is really annoying. Hold on! There we go. I think it's, there's the setting. Okay, let's see if we can make this a bit more... That's better. Okay. Even a little bit more than that. There we go. That's more like it. There we... Alright, fucking mice, dude. Alright, we're back in business. Let's see. I cannot believe we didn't land the arc buff there, dude. That's so stupid. Wow. So We would have absolutely killed him if we had landed the art buff. We also would have made about 40 stars, and oh my god, this is stupid, dude. Thankfully, though, now that we have a rush, we just gotta get our ducks in order, and we'll be fine. But this is getting a little annoying right now. Well, I want to adjust my mouse again. It's not quite where I want it. It's close, though. Okay, that's better. I mean, they do RNG stuff all the time. Like, I mean, there's so many like overcharges and stuff that they add that have RNG and stuff. Like, now, the right way to do RNG, in my opinion, is where the unit is good enough without the RNG. They're like a good baseline. Like Hans, for the most part, is like that, right? Even if he misses his buffs, his other stuff is good enough, right? But when you do it wrong is when they're not like that. And 100 Face, honestly, is fine, even if she does not land the 80%. She really is. It's just, what we're making this is not something a 3-star should be soloing at neutral, right? Right, and in her case, she's not even trying to solo at neutral. She's being counterclassed, for God's sake. So I guess she's not soloing anymore because of Mirage. But, so I mean, like, seriously, if you use, like, all the other 3-star assassins that don't have RNG, they're just never gonna beat this stage. Like, no way. Why did I taunt with George first? Why did I fucking... It's a habit, because normally it's better for George to die first. Because, like, even, like, Nero, right? It doesn't really matter if Nero misses her Imperial Privilege because she has triple guts, right? And an upgraded NP and all that. That's, like, the meat of it, right? That's the important part. Like, if you tried to solo this stage with every, you know, 3-star assassin or 1 to 3-star assassin, 100 Face is probably the only one that can do it. Maybe Izo if he was really set up really, really well. It took so long to get rid of George, dude. Like, what the hell, man? So, let me think. Doing extra damage on this next turn is actually good, to be safe. Maybe we do evade. I don't like evading, though, because then the art proficiency is going to be gone a lot sooner than I would like. Oh, it's a really messed up that I should not have used the heal boost command code. It just does not make sense. It can make sense, just not with the way we're not even using default and stuff. Like, it's just... I'd get so much more out of, like, just the heal command code or damage or whatever. Uh, 50% crit is tempting, but I do want stars. You know what? I don't know why I didn't think of this. Her heal is so big. I'm not gonna cast a damn thing. I'm gonna just do another turn, then heal, and then kill him with my MP. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, she heals for so much that it's totally fine. Although I might get him to 50% here, which would be super bad. Oh my god, 100 Face, don't do it. Oh my god, I think he's at 50%. Oh, no, we're good. Either that or he has to be lower than 50, but I don't even care which way. The one I might cast though is my first skill. Yeah, that's probably worth it. Because this way I get to use my evade to not take damage from BB. I would have really liked that other one to have crit, and man, if we did do our art up, we would have looped. And Robin just makes so many problems at neutral. Wait one turn. I don't think I do wait one turn because I need it to come back. How are you going to be? How is this entire time have I never landed it? It's an 80% Like I just what the fuck? I don't understand. I do not fucking understand. Oh my god, dude. And then I'm really losing it right now. I'm not asking for like amazing RNG. I'm really not. I mean, how are you not gonna crit there? Like what? Let's see. Even with all this bullshit, let's see if she can win anyway. I'm very doubtful. Oh, shut up, music. Fucking missed the 80% art up and then missed the 80% crit. Right. At least we got our giant crit down now. Can someone explain to me why her crit down is 50%? Like, I'm not complaining. I'll take it, but I truly do not understand why they did that. So I don't think we use our game skill yet because I'm just gonna remove it. Although, do I care if I remove it? Not really. Like, I swear, Rex, it's one of those times where they just weren't even thinking about it. They were just typing numbers and then after the fact, they were like, wait, why is this so much higher than all the other, like, easily applied crit downs? Like, there's some other big crit downs, but they only last one turn, right? Hers lasts 3. Oh, fuck, she just guarded one. I mean, we're still probably fine, but, it's unfortunate. Oh, I should probably save our buff removal for that. She casts that so rarely, but the poison is not a big enough deal for her. Dude, I cannot believe the RNG on that one though. I am just flabbergasted at how stupid the RNG on that one was. And like with Ricky Boy, we were doing something that he was being pushed on value so much that, you know, of course the RNG is going to get in the way, right? Because he didn't really have good odds of like one-shotting Robin and stuff like that. Where 100th Ace actually does have a good toolkit for this. It's just bullshit. Although I should probably give her the anti-stun command code at this point. That would be swell. BB hacked the RNG. Yeah. Don't make me get coup. Oh my god. How you doing, Leonidas? How about that animation update that George got? How about you get one of those, eh? Make it some stars. As the just, you know, throw. Way to go, guys. Way to fucking go, guys. What? Oh my god. I just clicked the wrong button. I just clicked the wrong fucking button. At least the killed Leonidas. Oh, how about that? That actually worked out. Because they hit George before he had his defense buff, so he took more damage. So, calculated. Running it back. God, the command code system, dude. Like the UI, I'm looking at my main right now, and I'm like, oh, I need this one command code, and I have absolutely no idea who has it, and there's just no easy way to find out, and it's just like, yep, this fan-fucking-tastic, and you literally cannot use it unless you find who has it. It's just the stupidest fucking thing. I've been staring at my screen for like 45 seconds now, and I literally cannot figure out who has it. This is great. Anyway, back to hell here. Doesn't really matter what I do card-wise. I wish they had an unequip button, like to unequip them all, but you have to literally hunt down the servant and find them, like who has it. It's so stupid, dude. And I like how they acknowledged how bad the UI was, and that was quite a while ago now, and they still haven't fixed it. Basic functionality, man. Now, see, on the one hand, God, I don't know why I gave her the heal boost command code. That just does... It would be fine, like, on a quick card or something, but, like, I should have absolutely given her just the generic heal. I guess we just leave it. Did more damage there than I would have liked. Okay, should be set up though, as long as he doesn't do too much here. Oh my god, he did so much damage. Not liking leaving the poison, but I could use the no. If I fail to get my NP, we'll just use the buff success chance on the next one. I'll make sure I do a quick attack for the next one. Actually, well, the thing is, you want to, well, yeah, you want to use your evade on turn 1 because you need to get it back. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh my god, how did you not fucking kill him? Okay, I'm getting coup. I don't even fucking care anymore. It's just, this is fucking stupid. I mean, she can clearly do this. It's just you need not everything to go wrong. Like, it is so much easier for her to beat this than Ricky Boy. I think it's a million times easier for her to beat this than Ricky Boy. But she is just getting the stupidest fucking luck ever. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even. What do I even have equipped on Ku right now? Golden Sumo, good enough. Oh, I should like give him something on his quick card, but I bet you it's equipped to somebody else, and I can't. Except at least this time I actually know who it's equipped to. It's on Enkidu, yep. Because Cairo needed Enkidu the other day. Where is it? Nope, it's actually not on Enkidu. What the fuck? No, you know, yeah it is. No, I'm blind. Excuse me. Okay. We got it now. So I'm pretty sure, literally, no matter what happens RNG-wise, now we win. Like, this is so in Ku's like value range. It's like so easily in Ku's value range. Like I actually hope the game gives me the worst RNG ever because we will absolutely win anyway. Because not only is Ku way better than Ricky Boy and 100 Face, no offense, but it is what it is. But he's also counterclassing Robin, so. I don't really agree with that. Low star units are really good in Arknights as well. I'd say it's actually pretty much the same when it comes to how they handle low stars. If anything, Arknights is better because I'm pretty sure everything ever in Arknights has been done with 1 to 3 stars. And the equivalent to 1 to 3 stars in Arknights is actually 1 to 4 stars. And I know fucking everything has been done with 1 to 4 stars in Arknights. And there's a good chunk of stuff in FGO that has never been done with 1 to 3 stars without using like you know, OPCEs that are super rare or command spells and stuff like that. I mean, the 3 stars fall off to a degree, but they're still getting everything done with them anyway. And here, I can say this because I do 1 to 3 star stuff in FGO like a motherfucker. They absolutely fall off in FGO too. Now, if you're really good and you know what you're doing, you can, of course, you know, still hang in there. But like a lot of challenge, I'm telling you because I do this all of the time. Most challenge quests these days and main story fights, like the big ones like Zeus, if you try to do them with all 1 to 3 stars, it's fucking hell on earth. I have a lot of experience with this. Like, people have this idea that you can kind of just like waltz up on in FGO and do everything with 1 to 3 stars because they see people doing it. I don't think y'all realize how fucking fucked up it is, and there's a reason very few people actually do it. It's fucked. Like, it's fucked. That's I've always said, a lot of the times it gets so fucked and like the RNG gets so dumb that I would rather use like throwing a few 4 stars to, even if it's possible 1 to 3 stars, just to make it less horseshit, right? Like, now the good news is, and this is why I don't give FGO a hard time, by the time you start getting to like the really hard content in FGO, where like 1 to 3 stars are going to have a very hard time cutting it, you will absolutely have a nice plethora of 4 and 5 stars to work with them, and you will be fine, as long as you're not an idiot. Like, by the time you get to Zeus and Demeter, right, you are going to have some other golds that are going to be helpful. And, like, you don't need to do the really hard challenge quests right off the bat anyway, and you can't even do them when you do Solomon. But I consistently, the harder challenge quests are extremely hard to do with 1 to 3 stars, and normally a bit out of their comfort zone, and sometimes basically impossible unless you do something like, you know, having a really rare craft essence, or having some grailed units, or using maybe a key 4-star, or something like that. And because like, I mean, pretty much everything in Arknights has been done with 1 to 3 stars. Just like I think they have a better track record than FGO. Like, as far as I'm aware, there's really been nothing that has not been done with 1 to 3 stars in Arknights, and there absolutely is things in FGO that have not been done with 1 to 3 stars, especially without the bullshit CEs and all that nonsense. And then again, you know, their 1 to 4 stars is actually their equivalent to 1 to 3 stars. Like, I'm saying this because I do 1 to 3 star stuff so much. People really have a warped perception of like how much 1 to 3 stars can get done in FGO. A lot of stuff is absolutely not reasonable to do with 1 to 3 stars in FGO. I'm absolutely not. But you know, you can compensate by that, you know, with CEs, a couple of rare units, and grailing, right? If you grail key units, that'll really help up with that kind of thing. But I can think of so many fucking challenge quests where if you try to be like a purist 1 to 3 star, nobody's grailed, you're not using anything like Poster Girl or Yang CE or anything like that, it is not happening. Like, it's so many challenge quests, like most of them these days, honestly. And it's something I've noticed for like a good like 2 years now, where you know, all the like low star people are having to either use welfares or have to do something, or having to use, you know, Yang CE and Poster Girl and stuff like that, because it's just not reasonable anymore. It's just not. Like, the amount of value they demand of you now is just too much. It really is. Now, again, by the time you start hitting content like that, you will have 4 and 5 stars, and it's fine. but it's even easier to get 4 stars in Arknights by a very significant amount. I mean, dude, everyone, when I say what I just said, everyone thinks I'm talking about like the pinnacle challenge quests, like, you know, those super hard ones. It's not just those. It isn't. Like the fucking Gilius challenge quest was ungodly hard to do with pure 1 to 3 stars, and it was so much RNG I about threw my phone out the fucking window. Like it was infuriating how hard that was to do. And that's not the one I did in the video, right? If I remember correctly, I used a 4-star in the video because it was so bullshit. Like I remember I spent almost a whole day trying to do that with the Puritan style of 1 to 3 star, and it was doable, but it was so fucking RNG I about broke my phone. And like almost every challenge quest nowadays is like this. Like, most people do not realize what the 1 to 3 star people actually go through to make that shit work. Like, watch the 1 to 2 star guy, which, you know, he uses 3 stars all the time as well, but he got famous for the 1 to 2 star stuff. But, like, when he does some of the harder stuff, not only does he normally have to rely on crazy, you know, CEs that are rarer than most, you know, 5-star units, but he has to rely on, like, look at his Shadow Knights of the Round Table video. The RNG in that is unbelievable. Like, I'm telling you, he had to reset that over and over and over and over and over. Like, he was probably losing his goddamn mind by the end of that. Like, because he basically couldn't bring Poster Girl because he needed the event CE, and he basically just had to have several miracle turns happen where the AI basically treated it like he had taunt on his supports when he didn't actually have taunt on his supports. Right, and then he had to not get buffed, removed at bad times and stuff like that. Like it's not his fault. It is not his fault at all. He is doing the best you can possibly do, like in those parameters. But it is so bullshit. Like there is so much fucking content in FGO that is just not doable with 1 to 3 stars unless you do something to, you know, push the value in your side, like with CEs or command spells or grailing or whatever. From what I've seen of Arknights, even like the most horseshit nonsense, you know, main story stuff that comes out, you know, chapter 6 or whatever the hell, people have done with 1 to 3 stars anyway. It's really hard. I'm sure they have to pull their hair out too, but at least with Arknights, there's not much RNG in it because, you know, it's a really different game. But dude, this pisses me off so much because I'm in the trenches and I do this stuff, and then I have to listen to people that aren't in the trenches and don't do this stuff act like, you know, everything is just so reasonable with pure 1 to 3 stars that you should, you know, why would you use Grails on them or use, you know, you don't need Poster Girl, like, no. Like, so many challenge quests will just absolutely dick you over, and it's just nonsense if you try to do them with pure 1 to 3 star. Like, I think if you could sit down, like, all the people that talk about this stuff, and make them do, like, some pretty mundane kind of whatever challenge quests, and you made them do it pure 1 to 3 star, no Grails, you know, no Poster Girl or any of the super crazy rare CEs. But, you know, they can use 5-star CEs, though, but just not the crazy rare ones. I think they would be so surprised at how many challenge quests that otherwise they thought were so easy and so mundane and so boring that they just would not even be able to figure out how to beat them, or if they did, it would require insane RNG. There are like some of the like dumbest fucking challenge quests that are otherwise like such a boar's fest are just so fucking obnoxious when you have those restrictions. Like because here's the thing: 1 to 3 stars complement 4 and 5 stars amazingly well, and there's a few key 3 stars that are just amazing, like, you know, Ku and David and stuff. But 1 or 2 units a team does not make, right? And like not even close. And a lot of times you're not fighting an archer boss, right? So Ku's not going to bail you out. And you're going to be fighting an assassin boss. So you're going to be fighting a challenge quest that has like 3 or 4 different class types. And like skill set wise, 1 to 3 stars are great. Their skill sets are fine. Numerically, they're not. 1 to 3 stars struggle so you have no idea. It's like just getting enough damage to break like a 200k health bar a lot of the times is a nightmare. Like, they just don't have the numbers. They just don't. Now, again, if you're using them as like a backup unit and you can, you know, slap in your friend's caster or Tori or whatever, it's no problem, right? But, you know, if you're not doing that, it's a real problem. Like, that fucking Liz challenge quest, dude. It is so hard to break their fucking health bars with 1 to 3 stars. Like if you don't, go way outside, normal parameters, right? It's a pain in the ass, right? Where most people don't have a problem doing that, right? And if you bust out Merlin or Castor or your waiver, then it's not a problem anymore. And in defense of both games, you're not supposed to play, even if you're free to play, you're super free to play newbie, you're not supposed to be playing 1 to 3 stars only. And same for Arknights. You're not supposed to be playing 1 to 3 stars only. Because free to play people still easily have access to higher rarity stuff, and they have the support system. And in Arknights, the support system is not as good, but it's still there. And if you use it a lot, it kind of fails you. But if you only need to use it every once in a while for like that one really hard stage here and there, it's fine. And, in both games, you can summon things like, we got, over here Merlin and Waver and Castoratoria, and over there they've got, Silver Ash and shit like that, right? So, both games kind of give you the bailout button right there, and so they're both fine. But, from what I have played of both games, and obviously I have a significantly more experience in FGO than Arknights, but I've still played Arknights enough, and I know it on a fun... I've already accomplished things in that game that the average player can't, right? I know how the game works. And I've watched the other people that do the kind of stuff that I do, and so I kind of know where that game is at in that department. And I absolutely think Arknights is either tied with FGO for being free to play friendly, or just way better. I definitely lean towards it's better and easier, because just like in FGO, you're going to get higher rarity stuff. They make the 4 stars like candy to get, and there's less RNG, and they have a safety net and everything. So overall, I think it is much better for free to play. Now, I don't think FGO is bad. I think FGO still does a really good job for free to play, and it's still acceptable. Aside from the lack of a safety net, that's some horse shit right there. But other than that, it's fine. And somewhere that I think FGO does much better than Arknights for free to play, and I mean much better. And this is actually one of the big reasons I don't play Arknights very much. I'm serious. This is one of the main reasons I do not play Arknights very much. FGO gives you really good variety in your 1 to 3 stars. So, for example, let's say you really don't like Ushi, you can use Ricky Boy. And you're like, well, I need another rider. You're probably going to get another gold rider at some point, and it's fine, right? So if you need a backup budget rider, it can just be Ricky Boy, you're good to go. If you don't like Ricky Boy, it can be Ushi, right? You have a lot of options from 1 to 3 stars, right? You've got, like, so many for every class type, other than caster, but for every class type, you have a lot of options for each role. And so if you're like, wow, I don't really like the staple one, there's other ones to pick from, right? And it's fine. Where in Arknights, it is not like that at all. Like, not at all. Like, they generally have 1 to 3 star per role, maybe 2, and some like tank, they have a few, but like, they like guards, you don't have options for like a good guard other than, I forgot her name, but the purple wolf lady or whatever, right? That's it. Like, that's all you got. If you don't like that one, too bad, right? And if you need a second one, there isn't one, right? It's like, they are so much more limited in like the roles, right? And like lava. If you don't like lava, your only other option is like a 12F, and 12F is so much weaker than her that it's like, yeah, you're gonna have some AoE problems here. Like you really are. And that annoys me to no end, because a lot of the 1 to 3 star stuff, like what is called on you to do, requires you to use like units that I absolutely don't want to use. I don't want to use lava and beagle or bagel or whatever the fuck her name is, and what's the one, is it Cruise or something, whatever the fuck. There's so many that I'm like, I don't want to use this, not even a little bit. And then there's no alternative, right? There's no fucking alternative, and like that kills me, right? It just demotivates me to play that game so much. So okay, I'm trying to think if I cast my first skill just to have guts up. I certainly don't need the attack buff right now. I think I can wait 1 turn. Guys, remember when Excalibur's theme plays when you use Bold? That makes sense. But yeah, both FGO and Arknights, I should have done quick NP. God damn it. But both FGO and Arknights, I think, are some of the better games for like free to play. And I think Genshin Impact's actually really good as well. I actually think Genshin Impact is crazy good. And it's actually funny to me how many people, they just look at the pull rate on 5 stars and like, oh my god, this game is so unfair. But then they ignore the amount of free SQ they give out relative to the safety net Like almost, I have like 4 or 5 5-stars in Genshin Impact when there's only like 8 5-stars in the game, right? Or like 9 or something, I don't know. There's not that many. And you're like, oh, you just got lucky. I did not get lucky. Almost every 5-star I have in Genshin Impact is from the safety net. So I'm like, what are you people talking about, right? Like, I swear, everyone just wants to get everything ever in like 5 seconds, and if they can't, they're like, oh my god, this is bullshit, right? I probably could have guts next turn, because I'm actually probably going to do just the lowest damage combo ever right here. Yeah, you are so... Now, I will say, when Genshin first launched, I definitely see why people were a little wary, because when it first launched, they didn't have any events going yet, and stuff like that, and events are where you get a lot of your free SQ. And so at the start, they were kind of like, well, with the default systems here, it's, you know, you're going to be rolling so little, but obviously once events started rolling, you know, no big deal, and it's been fine. But yeah, the main thing is, I really gotta stress this. Ain't no free-to-play ever actually doing pure 1 to 3-star stuff in either game. Like, not at all. Like, at the purely self-restraint. And the reason why it's a popular restraint is because it's like, there's so many units in the game and there's so many rare things in the game, you're never gonna know what any one individual has specifically, right? So like, if you have Martha, your options change so much, right? Just having like Ryder Martha, that gives you a lot of team options that you would not have otherwise. Now there's other units that can fill that role as well, but you might not have any of those, right? And so those style of teams aren't going to work for you if you don't have any of those things. But then there's a bunch of other teams with all those other units that you probably do have that, you know, so it's like, it's more like a knowledge thing, right? So when people do 1 to 3-star setups, it's because it's such bare minimum in terms of like team style that it's that whatever like philosophy is going into the team is the most easily applicable to any, and I'd imagine it's the same in Arknights, right? It's like if you watch somebody do like a 1 to 3-star setup, and on that game it's probably different though. I just thought, and Arknights, this is actually kind of funny. One big problem if you look at someone doing 1 to 3-star stuff in Arknights is in Arknights the deployment cost in time is so much lower for 1 to 3 stars that they rely so much on like unit cycling. That's like such a fucking thing for 1 to 3 star in Arknights, is you have to take advantage of the quicker deployment time and everything, and so you like sync things up to get like max value out of your units at the start and then have them just, you know, die and come back just in time to use them again. That's like such a fucking thing. Where you can't really do, you couldn't mimic that if you're using a lot of higher rarity stuff in Arknights. Although you still would see like good unit placement, like, oh, AoE here, guard here, tank here, right, and healer there, right? Those kind of things are still totally applicable. But yeah, in FGO, anything a 1 to 3-star team can do in style, in terms of like, you know, gameplay, like what the philosophy of the team is, right, is applicable to you know, another team that doesn't have all those 1 to 3 stars. I mean, you can make any unit do a lot of damage in Genshin. It really comes down to how you gear them and how you talent them and that kind of thing. If you try hard enough, pretty much anybody can do big numbers in that game. Now, there's a few characters that are blatantly, and I must stress, blatantly not aimed at being damage dealers in that game, and will, you know, definitely not have the highest ceiling compared to everyone else, but you can still make it work and still, you know, fuck up bosses and do things. Do I want to use invulnerability now? Doesn't really matter. If I let her do 8,000 with her NP, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I guess I'll do it. I don't know, it might have been better to just let the guts go off, because then the turn cancels and so on and so forth. Oh yeah, I really must stress this. I think craft essences are a million times better than gear systems. In terms of... Now, it's not better for the company, I'll say that. Gear systems do great for the company, because it's such an easy way to get people in this, you know, endless grind, carrot on a stick mindset, which can be, you know, a very easy way to add longevity to your game, so you don't have to work as much. But for players, craft essences are so much better than gear. I don't even want to go into it right now, because I've talked about gear so much in the past, but I think gear... If gear systems are done well, they can be fine, but gear systems in mobile games, I have never seen one do them fine ever. Not even once. Out of the popular mobile games I can think of, I think Genshin does the best right now by a fairly noticeable amount, but gear is so fucking bad for these games because it's so much power creep and endless grinding, and they add all this like, oh, you get the wrong stats, oh, the gear, you have to level it, and oh, the gear got the wrong stats when you leveled it, and like, it's just an excuse to make you grind, right? It's not great. Now, gear can be done well, because gear doesn't have to have RNG stats. It doesn't have, you don't have to level, in a lot of games, they don't make you level gear, like, you know, that aren't mobile games. And they can give you, like, side grade options to decide how you, oh, I want to give this guy a counter attack set and an attack set, even though most people would give him a defense set, right? Having those kind of options can be really nice and fun, but, yeah, most games that do a good job with gear are normally more like single-player RPGs and stuff like that, because they're not using the gear system to be some endless grind, carrot on a stick type mechanic, where every mobile game ever uses it that way. So yeah, quite bad. And yeah, craft essences have their problems here and there. The biggest issue with craft essences is it's really easy for them to make a craft essence that can never be replaced in that field. Right now, obviously, like a DPS craft essence isn't going to replace everything in the support style of gameplay, or and vice versa. But you know, you can have like certain staples hit that are just never getting replaced unless you make something outrageous, right? Unless you make some kind of CE that's stupid and is obviously should not be created, right? And so that can be kind of, I guess, boring, where you have like these things that, these unmoving pillars, right? But you know, overall, I'd rather have staple unmoving pillars than like the endless grind that is most games' gear systems, so. And then the other flip side, though, is definitely things like Poster Girl and the Yang CE, because those are limited, and then they accidentally were just so impactful and allowed for a whole... Because, like, here's the thing. Golden Tomb was really good and everything, but it's not, like, meta-defining. It's just, like, a starting MP damage thing, CE. There's a million of those. If you don't have it, you can replace it with a million other things and get comparable value out of it, right? So no big deal. Where, with you know, Poster Girl, there is no alternative, period. Nothing. And so people that have it get a massive advantage over people that don't, and that can kind of be a bad thing, so. Damn, I don't have my MP right now. And I use my guts, the original guts, kind of incorrectly. I didn't really get much out of its attack up the way I cast it. I do the quick. Yeah, her hit count's quite high. I should be fine. Dude, I really like this song, and I really wish you saw like more use of like brass instruments, like in more like variety. I feel like brass instruments get like so shafted in modern music. They don't get used a lot, and it's a waste, man. Like the saxophone especially. I feel like saxophones. There is so much you can do with saxophones, right? And they can be like, but they always get used in the same genre of music basically forever. And it's a shame. Like there's so much you can do with them, and you can combine them with a lot of more modern like styles of music in ways that are just awesome, but no one does it. It's sadly one of the instruments I think is going to die. You give it another 30, 40, 50 years, and like the saxophone is just going to be like gone, dude. Where, you know, obviously like piano and violin are going to, you know, pretty much last forever, but yeah, it sucks, man. Okay, let's see here. I think we just win this turn. Man, I was in like so autopilot, but we're winning anyway. I'll take it. I guess we do that number. By the way, Ku's good. By the way, if anyone's in doubt. Like, saxophone will always still exist in jazz, I would think, as long as jazz survives. I don't know if it'll survive forever, but you know, outside of jazz, it's barely used anyway, and definitely not going to be used as time goes on, I feel. The thing is, they're only popular in very specific genres of music. That's my point. Like, they're not popular in you know, a wide range of musical styles, like at all. Like, it's very much the opposite. And in things like jazz, they're like a, you know, complete staple. But that, you know, there's a lot more you can do with them than just that. Yeah, I honestly wasn't even paying attention if he was critting or anything that run. I was just making sure I wasn't miscasting my abilities. That was all I was caring about. Okay, this might be Gilius finally. And go back to some slightly more reasonable units. There we go. I hope he gets buffed, dude. I'm so salty that he got an interlude and he didn't get buffed. I'm so salty about that. Freaking 1-star DPS. Like, the 1-star DPSs need a lot in their favor to kind of, you know, do their job. Like, Kojiro has such a powerful toolkit on such short cooldowns with such good loopability and everything, but that kind of helps. Like, if Kojiro was a 3-star, he would be nuts. Holy shit, he would be nuts. But it's okay for him to have a toolkit kind of nuts like that because he is a 1-star, right? Well, crit down, not a fan of that. Yeah, an upgraded NP would have been nice. I have a feeling these guys are just not going to kill George. I kind of want to not taunt them, because we're going to get through them so fast, because we're counterclassing. He just shot that guy in the head. Hey, hit George anyway. What, Awawa? I mean, like, if you like her, you can make her work, no problem. But it's not like, she's not some, oh my god, top tier caster gonna carry me and everything ever. She's not one of those, right? So if you don't like her a lot, I would say she really isn't worth heavy investment. But if you do really like her, like you say, you're not gonna, like, regret investing in her, right? It's not like there's not a lot of units that are like that. If you really like a unit, you normally can get enough out of them. You're like, oh yeah, this is, you know, this can work and this can fill some, you know, gaps. You know, unless you're like Jekyll and Hyde, then you're probably going to regret it. But yeah, if you like her a lot, you know, she'll perform well enough in the role she's designed for, and it'll be fine. Like, you know, and she'll do better than most of the budget alternatives just because her stats and everything, right? So yeah, she's totally fine. But she certainly isn't like, you know, the best 5-star in the game, like, by no means. Dude, I'm a big Jekyll and Hyde fan, and there's a reason I don't actually heavily invest in him on most of my accounts, because yeah, he's not so good, and it's just depressing, right? Although I did invest a lot into Sanson, but only in one account, right? I would never do what I did with Sanson on like every account ever. It's just the main, like, he is so, there's the 1 to 3-star account, right? The newbie account and the ult account and all that. None of them are investing in Sanson at all, because not worth it. I really stand by this though. I think if there ever was a unit that needed like a revamp, it is Jekyll and Hyde. I think almost every other unit in the game is pretty easily fixable with the standard style of buffing that they do, where Jekyll and Hyde is not. Although I guess you could say double buffing the same thing now is kind of standard. Although I don't know if standard's the right word because they've done it once, and that's kind of the exception proving the rule, right? So, but you know, with Emiya, they buff the same skill twice. So you could theoretically buff Hyde's NP again. And that's one of the only ways you could give him a standard buff. Fucking 199, by the way. I was wondering why chat was saying 99, and then I realized. Anyway, yeah, if you could buff his NP again, that's like the only standard style of buff you could give him to make him good. Because you could add other effects that would make it worth it, right? They could add an attack up to it, you know, they could add a crit up to it, they could add a star absorb to it, they could add a, you know, star bomb to it, or star gem to it. There's all kinds of effects you could slap on the high transformation that would make it significantly better and actually worth its you know, its weight. But right now, it's one of the least worthwhile NPs on the planet. It does 0 damage, and it doesn't even add that much. It adds like 40% buster up. Wow. And then on a unit that doesn't even have 3 buster cards. Like, are you kidding me? So shit, dude. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do to... You know what, let's do our second skill. We can just take out Gilius right now. Like, dude, look at this man! Like, look at this man! How are you not gonna buff this guy? First off, fairly famous figure in history. Certainly not as famous as, like, Blackbeard or anything, but he's a pretty famous pirate. You know, and then his voice acting is really good. His design is, like, the best. I mean, first off, why did they make him a 1-star anyway? I don't even know. They could have at least made him a 2-star, for God's sakes. But how are you gonna do a round of interludes and not buff this man? Like, it's crazy to me. He's so awesome. At least his animations are great, so. Yeah, it'd have been cool if he was a 3-star. That'd be pretty worthy. Does anyone feel like they might have made him a 1-star because of Blackbeard? Like, they didn't want him to be like a higher rarity than Blackbeard, because Blackbeard is literally the most famous pirate ever. But then it's like, what I find so bullshit, because I can really see them doing that kind of thing. But what is so wow, they reanimated his arms during that. I don't even believe it. Anyway, what I find so bullshit is what they allow to circumvent that is having tits, right? You can circumvent that if you have tits, because, you know, they have all kinds of other, you know, sea dogs that are significantly less prominent than Blackbeard, and they get to be 5 stars and 4 stars. So some real biasm there. But yeah, that's because for real, Blackbeard, although a famous pirate, is definitely not as famous as Blackbeard. But it's just the thing is they haven't really they don't do hard rules with rarity meaning anything, right? So I'm like, the thing is ultimately it was just a mistake making Blackbeard a 2-star. Ultimately that was it's like what, pirates can't be as famous as these other things? Like, it's bullshit, because of course they can, and I would say Blackbeard is way more famous than most of the 5-stars in the game. Random combo randomations. Where the Yuri pirates they're not a gender bend. But they're also really not that famous in comparison to all the other ones, really. Especially Blackbeard. And that guy actually did some damage to us. Well, they've kind of always made it where, I mean, from the very beginning of Fate, you know, Fate Stay Night, the visual novel, it has always been it's not like, oh, you're this famous, so you're this powerful, or you're this recent, so you're weaker, or you're that strong in real life. Like, it's always been a mixture of things. Always. It's always been a mixture of fame. Like, the more famous you are, the more powerful you're going to be, but it's relative to how powerful you were in the first place. So if you were a wuss in your actual life, but you're unbelievably famous, you'll be kind of strong, but you're not gonna be, you know, Artoria or Gwaine or Gilgamesh or anything like that. And then there's also just how powerful you were in life. Even if you were crazy strong in your life, but you're not very famous, you'll still be quite strong. You won't be as strong as you could be. The wham bam is when you get everything. You're famous, you were powerful in life, right? You're really old, because also age, they generally are stronger with age because things get derivative, and the original versions are always stronger. The less derivative things are, the stronger. Fate has always been like that, always, right? So an example is Billy the Kid. Billy's pretty recent, so he hasn't had time for like his legend to spread and blah 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 blah. And so he's not that. I mean, he's fairly famous still, and they actually do make note of that. That's why he's a 3-star, not a 1 or a 2-star. So he's recent, but it's pretty famous for a recent person. But so stat-wise and like getting skills and everything, he's not that strong. He's not getting any kind of fame bonus. So his stats are pretty bleh. But because he was really, 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 really skilled in life, he's pretty damn good anyway, right? Because he gets the triple shot and like the perfect aim and the mind's eye and his crazy NP and all that, right? So it's like it's a mixture of things. Yeah, he's not super famous and he's recent, but he's super skilled. Now, if Billy had been, really, really famous and from like a long time ago, and then also that skilled and all that, then he'd be much stronger, right? But so it's always a mixture of things. So for the most part, they do a good job with it, but they clearly miss the mark, right? Well, Tesla's I actually kind of like the way they did Tesla because it works pretty well. So one, Tesla's a bit more recent, obviously, but also Tesla is just, sometimes things get ungodly famous in a short period of time, right? That happens. And Tesla's one of those where he has gotten global fame, even though he's not that old, right? And then he, although was not physically strong in life, he's obviously very invention-based and all that. And presumably in the Fate-verse, he did have really powerful inventions and technology and stuff that he made for himself. So he probably would kick a lot of ass. And so how they did him is he's got fairly low stats, so he's, physically nothing too spectacular, even for a servant. But his technology is crazy powerful, and, he's like, his Noble Phantasm and everything. So that's perfect, right? So I think they kind of nailed it with him. And a lot of times I think they do a good job with this stuff, but sometimes I think they really do miss the mark. I think Blackbeard is a good example of that. Although, honestly, Blackbeard lore-wise is not weak. He really isn't. Like, lore-wise, he's, way stronger than his rarity might suggest. But he's not as, I still don't think he's as strong as he should be. Like, absolutely not. Because Blackbeard is the famous pirate. Like, he's, from a time in history that's definitely farther back and has more, mystery about it and romanticized more and all that kind of thing. And, so yeah, I mean, Blackbeard, I think, they should have amped it up a bit. And I think someday they may make another version of Blackbeard. An Avenger version or a Berserker version or just a 5-star Rider version or whatever. And really, I think the main reason they haven't is just because if there is one area on the globe that he's not as famous, it's Asia, right? And he's just not that, he's known in Japan. He's a globally known name, of course. Most people, when they think of pirate, they think Blackbeard, but, pirates in general are not as popular or as romanticized and all that kind of stuff in Asia anyway. I mean, we have Emiya. He's kind of a future servant, so there's that. So, Saber Nero, what's really... We'll have to see, right? It's going to come down to what they do in Lost Belt 7. I think that's the chance. Lost Belt 7 is going to be the chance for Notes stuff. And sure, they could still do like a Notes collab or, just Notes-based event or whatever at any... I mean, literally at any time. We could be halfway through 3.0 and we get a random event and it's just like, random character from Notes just pops up, right? They could totally do that. But the best chance for I would say Notes stuff is definitely Lost Belt 7 because it's all but confirmed that Ort is there, and it was almost even confirmed, I would say. I mean, Voyager's not really a future servant at all. Neither is BB. Like, BB is a nothing, because first of all, she's not technically a servant. She's actually an AI program that normally is not even summonable. And, she's just an AI that's based on Sakura. Like, the fuck? Like, that's nothing. And Voyager is actually still from the past. Like, the probe was sent out, not in the future. That's not how that works. The only thing I can think of as far as a future servant is Emiya. That's the only one I can think of, really. But that's more of current. It's kind of in the future because when like Fate's Night took place, obviously he wasn't dead yet. Right, that's the thing. He's not a servant yet in Fate's Night because he's not dead yet. But he does die later and then become a servant. So Emiya is about the only one I can think of. Like, BB is not a future servant. BB is a current AI program, right? Like, she's a present AI program that's based on a currently living person, right? That's obviously not from the future. I mean, I guess it would depend on, like, because as of FGO, right, I guess Kuretsugu is dead, I think. So, kind of. No, that's still the past, then. No, if he's dead, yeah, no, that's still the past. Because, like, Shiro is still alive in FGO, right? But, you know, obviously what timeline you're in, you know, changes based on story, so... And like even the moon cell still exists before 2030. Wait, what was the question, Saber Nero? I think I missed that. Oh yeah, no, I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a connection with the Lost Belt 1 stuff to A-Rays, but they didn't mention anything at all, and I would say probably not, because everything they've said about A-Rays and how they work, they are certainly not connected to the Wolf guys, and I think it's just a coincidence, right, really? And really what they've said about A-Rays is most of them don't look like humanoid at all. Like, they're not like furries. Like, not at all. Most of them look, you know, very, you know, monstrous and things like that. Really, only the angel ones look like humans. And, you know, they're abnormal. Like, A-Rays are basically just made up of, like, the DNA of all kinds of, you know, random things that lived on Earth, basically. And presumably the angels were based on the DNA of humans. That's basically what they imply. I don't think they ever say, but overwhelmingly I'm pretty sure they imply that like all the other versions of A-Rays were just based on, you know, apes and dogs and wolves and lions and, you know, whatever the fuck. And then the one that happened to be based on humans was angels. But that's the only one, presumably. I mean, they might have mixed in a little bit of human DNA in the other ones here and there, because like a lot of them are like mixed matches of... A-Rays are weird, by the way. They're really fucking weird. By the way, Tristan is super dead. Hold on. Someone just said I want to see a chat servant. I've literally got something for this. Give me a second here. I got you. There you go. There you are, chat. You look like a dork. Alright, well, time to blow up Tristan. Man, if somebody actually figured out who that was, I would be so surprised. Or what that was, really. Nope, not from a Brave series. That is such a fucking awesome animation right there. And these laser eyes, man! I can't even stress like how like bullshit it would be if somebody knew what that was actually from. Like, let me put it to you this way. And this might give a few people a hint, and there's actually one guy that does watch my stream regularly that might know what it's from. But so, that is a game that is, as a side story, adapting a manga that has never been adapted ever before, right? And so that manga was always black and white and is super niche manga that most people don't even know of. And that's a video game that covered a bunch of different things, and it decided to do an adaptation of that manga just cause. And so that, as far as I'm aware, that is like the only color like version of like those characters and whatnot. So it's a complete, very niche, very niche. I think this is Vlad or something. I don't fucking know. Game always got to throw question marks at you. Let's go Ku, because I should be using a team right now. Like I really should be using a team right now. We'll use our support for like a throwaway unit then. We'll play like a normal person here. Let's have Herc smash things. That's a pretty safe setup right there. Man, when I still don't have a good DPS CE for Herc. I got Quick and Arc covered. I do not have Buster. They are not gonna make an internet servant. That would be so stupid. At most, they would do that for like a joke event, maybe, but that is so not gonna happen. What was that horrible Marvel comic? They did something like that. I think that comic got canceled in like 5 seconds, but they had like a superhero that was based on like the internet or something. It was so dumb. Internet gas, God. That wasn't his name, but that's like how he got his powers. Oh, I think this stage you can break this health bar, which, you know, it's not that hard to do it if you've got a, you know, good supports and stuff. But I think you just win when she NPs or something. It's Marvel Comics has been so bad for so long, man. They like shot themselves in the foot so hard. Their sales have been terrible. As far as I'm aware, the only reason they didn't go bankrupt is because of the movies. Yeah, I think if you do break her health bar, you win early. Like you automatically beat the stage instead of having to wait however many turns. So when you don't zoom in on it, the new PogChamp or the current PogChamp, what was it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something had like that. Maybe getting my shows confused from like way back in the day, but there was like that nerdy kid with the glasses. It kind of I have no idea who that was. I just know that's like a thing, and it kind of reminds me of that when you don't like look at it up close. Yeah, Urkel sounds right. Some shit like that. You could probably make a good emote out of that. Would you have insta-death or something? I should probably cast Guts. What am I... Dude, what is wrong with me? When Shinigong showed up, I should have done his third skill, and then, because he had Star Bomb, and then done the stars here. I could have done like a whole thing there. But, I wasn't paying attention. I guess it doesn't matter, because you don't need to do damage, but that would have been cool. We'll have Karna punch something really hard then. Hey, what did I do, Lost? I don't even know. I like how she got Pierce invulnerability, but then stunned herself. Well done. Yeah, his name is Dick, indeed. I absolutely thought of that when I saw like that character. That was a big reason why I did it. You're Lost. You're probably the only person that knows that right now. If Gundam Guy was here, he could probably figure it out. And there's your big hint for the area that it's from. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Gundam Guy would be able to get the specifics there. I need to get Herc to NP2 really bad, by the way. 72k, like, is not great. Really gotta fix that. Okay, there's the ending. You know what's funny is this account could have, if we didn't have a time limit, we could have done the 1.2 million. Like, that wasn't even a good setup for crying out loud. Can you imagine if you upgrade Herc's NP? Do we get wanted quests already? So this account gets to actually beat them. We don't have to, like, you know... Okay, chat, what do we want to do, though? I kind of... Because these aren't super hard, with the exception of a few of them, I think we can use teams, because that's, you know, it's kind of more fun to do that on this account, I think. But I think we should still go neutral. That way we have to... you know, it's reasonable, but we gotta work a little bit, and we can actually show off, you know, some damage and, you know, some setups and whatnot, so... Although this account only has so many setups when its supports are as limited as they are, but still. No, I'm not. Oh my god, I'm not doing 1 to 3 star CEs because I haven't been keeping a lot of 3-star CEs, so fuck that noise. I think it's Sanson time. I don't even know who. Wait, who are we fighting? Is this Siegfried? It starts with S, so yeah, this might be Siegfried. I'm busting out Sanson. Let's see if we can make it work. He's not a dragon, at least, so... God, he's also not evil. Oh god, what have I done? I really should have done this for an enemy that had evil, like, you know, Kyuhime or something. I'll be right back, though. I need to get water. I'm leaving y'all with a great picture. See, just Sanson chilling out. By the way, most of that attack stats from Golden Sumo. Pat, I am really salty about that 100 face stuff earlier. That was stupid. And like, you know, whenever you do things where you're pushing units on value, you're gonna run into that kind of nonsense more often because it matters more. Where if it happens when you're like within your value, you're okay, right? Well, I just like the crit missing, all of the art up missing. Like you just gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, what are we doing here? Wait, do I have to ban David? Because we kind of want David just for the support. Guess we do Mash then. Dude, this is not good. He's not evil. Like, he's not evil. Like, where the hell is the damage gonna come from? Let's see. I guess Ushi is one of my better picks here. Karna's fine. Okay, Karna can do alright. Let me think. So I can't use Herc or any archer, basically, so I'm trying to think, like... And Aku is bad, so... Okay. This is alright. There's no debuffs, though. Maybe I think I do Chin Gong instead. Siegfried is well known for his debuffs. It would so suck if Qingong showed up right as the boss impede. Very unlikely though. Oh, got good music though. Wait, I have case code. Do I have demonic? I want to say I do, but I haven't leveled it. Yep. Alright, none of these are dragons. Okay. Not bad. Kind of depends on what you're fighting, but there are times that Ku, even being a class disadvantage, would be better than Sanson. It just depends. Okay, I think I have Sanson heal himself right now to get rid of that quick down. Alright, give me my NT here. Guys, you see, they gave Sanson 2 skills that don't do anything. So he gives you 2 free save scums. That's what it's for. Look at him triple attacking. Wait, I should have used Mash's quick card. She would have gotten her MP there. That was not right. We're gonna have a hard time here. I That's an archer or berserker. This is a lot of health. Okay, let's see. Sucks that Karna has quick down. Maybe I should have used... Yeah, I should use Sanson's thing on Karna. The reason I didn't was I was like, well, Sanson's got a triple quick deck though. That was the whole reason. He's winning, right? I really wish I didn't misplay with Mash. I really messed that up. Don't double attack Karna, for God's sakes. No! Oh, okay, it's fine. I don't think we save Mash because, although I would really like to cast her first skill. It's first skill versus evade. I guess evade is better ultimately. Mash you the unbeatable. I really misplayed Mash here though. Like I could have doubled NP with her pretty easily if I had used her third skill better. It's fine. She doesn't. Just you can see in her animation. She doesn't die. She just takes a step backwards. Oh, Artoria's buffs. So look, just take a step back. Gotta go recoup. It's all good. She's got aspirin, Rex. It's fine. Almost want to taunt Karna because he's about to run. Yeah, this is the last turn of his evade. It's only one hit left though. It'll be fine. He'll get NP out of it. Although he could get his NP now anyway. I was about to put Sanson's quick card in the back because I was like, oh, he's an assassin. He'll make more stars. He won't. Now, if I wait one turn to do Qin Gong's... Wait, no, I can't I didn't oh, God. Sanson, buddy. I was gonna NP and then use Qin Gong's, you know, defense up, but, yeah. I guess I just use it now then. Yeah, I can't use Karna's NP this turn. Wouldn't work out so good. Thankfully with Artoria's buff though, sometimes you have turns where you need to NP, but you don't need the NP up. So you just don't use the second skill, right? And then you can still do your art cards and it's fine, right? Now, that doesn't always happen, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but, and sometimes you want the Buster Chain, right? So, it's, you know, the buff certainly can be good. It's just annoying that it's one of the few buffs in the game that it's not a universal boon. It's a boon a lot of the time, but it's a negative sometimes, and that kind of sucks. The only reason we should save Sanson is for pride, and because he'll probably get another NP before Karna would. Yeah, I mean, he's the unit that we summoned and everything, so we'll try to keep him in this. We are probably going to lose, by the way. We'll see. If we could get one more NP out of Karna, I think we'd be like looking really good, but we're not getting enough NP out of Karna because Karna's dead. Apparently Karna was a dragon in disguise, who knew? Can you believe that the damage cut didn't save him? Woo boy, this is not great. You didn't crit with the 80%! You had the Buster card bonus at the front, you had your, you know, fucking attack up. Shit. Well... Sanson, if you could get your NP, that would be fantastic. Although maybe I should have waited the NP to get the defense down from Sanson. I mean, we don't need to delete people's saying they're cringe, it's fine. Although yeah, they are kind of spamming, not look at chat, but I don't even know what chat's on about right now, I'm not gonna lie. But no, I mean legitimately, we don't need like 3 pages of that bullshit. Okay, so in one turn, we get Chin Gong's thing again, so I think we actually heal Chin Gong. That's a lot of damage right there. No Buster crit. No Buster crit. If anybody in chat doesn't know, when Siegfried is far away from you and he does a Buster attack, he like jumps in the air and slams down on you with the sword. You know that? That's how you know it's a Buster animation. Also, Busters have unique synergy with crits, you see, because crits double the card damage. See, so the higher the base, the more you get, you know, more pound for pound for the crit, you see. So Buster crits are really bad and they kill people. Okay, we were looking really good there if we could do a Sanson NP with Chin Gong's Buster up. I don't know what the fuck we have Chin Gong here for now. This is great. Well, at least we got a lot of art cards. Okay, how can we crit Sanson twice and it had to be a Buster crit? $888. Okay, does anyone know what I'm about to bitch about? Because, you know, Sanson died, and the deck shuffled, right? So it made 3 hands, you know? And, the two units that could actually get, you know, anything done with their Buster card are it's both in the third hand. But don't worry, guys. Shin Gong got his Buster card, and he's gonna do great. I guess we taunt Ushi to just make sure she gets her NP. I don't know. Like, if Honey Face had gotten her Buster, she'd have double Buster up, and her, even with the normal card, you know, it busts some lips, but yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh my god, we might lose. We're cutting this really close right now. I like that crit though. Dude, if Sanson had not been Buster crit, he would have NP'd with the giant Buster up, and he would have given us the big defense down. Totally been fine. But nope. Come on. No, 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 no! Fuck! Well, I don't think Ushi's getting her NP again. I mean, I could click her normal cards, and then, I mean, maybe... I mean, if she does live right now, it would really clutch if she get, but she's gonna die. Let's be, she's gonna fucking die. Dude, if Sanson did not get Buster crit, it would have been close, but we absolutely would have won. And now we're pushing it so ungodly close, we might lose. Come on, 100 face, let's go! Okay, we got our big crit down. He's not gonna Buster crit us, it's alright. Although he almost killed us anyway. Fuck! I don't have my NP! Well, I have to heal because I'm dead otherwise, so there go my buffs. And I'm probably dead we literally lost because of that Buster crit on Sanson. We fucking lost, boys. Maybe he'll double buff and quick attack. I mean, we could handle an art attack. We can probably handle an art and a quick attack if he's close, but the triple attacks or busters ever. Yeah, well, there we go. Okay. I don't think I misplayed in that other than MASH. I definitely misplayed on MASH, but we kind of just got smacked there. Remember that one guy that could not understand why I wasn't counterclassing? He like legit thought I was so stupid I didn't understand like how the counterclass system worked. That was something. Okay, we need to make this a little bit better, or we need to use MASH better. That would help too. Could put Ushi on the front. Could also use Hans instead of Chen Gong. Chen is really good at Sanson NPs twice. Hans stabilizes, but we're gonna die to the NP. That's why I need David. But he's a fucking archer, so I can't use him. Like, I need this so bad. Like, just having a little bit more options to survive NPs would be, really swell. Could work in Mozart. Nah, okay. I think we'll use the same team. We'll just try to play better. MP damage down. Yeah, that's the reason we bring him. Okay, maybe we save... Oh, the double guard, though. Maybe I save Sanson's heal for the heal. As annoying as it is to have quick down when you have two quick cards in the opening hand. Let's be real. Sanson sucks anyway. It's not like those quick cards are gonna do anything. But, I mean, the cooldown's not that long. And I could do art quick. No, not now. Let's see. Because I swear, if I use it, he's gonna Buster crit somebody, and we'll want to heal them. Okay, now we use it on himself. Okay. Better value overall. Both of Mash's art cards are in the next hand. That's unfortunate. Dude, I'm having to play pretty seriously right now because, like, the value in terms of, like, numbers are so bad right now. This is like a classic boss fight, but on, like, crack, basically. I think I heal now just to get it on cooldown. That's crazy that we've already healed Sanson for that much. Everybody almost having their NP, but not.
Hi.
I need to use their 2 quick cards, but I need to use Matt. Ugh. Like, I need them both to get NP right now. Okay. We'll focus on Sanson because he has the defense down, which will make Karna's do more. What? Are you... You know what? I'm putting 100 face on the front. If we lose again, I'm putting 100 face on the front. I want the crit down. I want the fucking crit down. Why is it always a buster card? Son of a bitch, dude. 98%. Oh, great. And then Sanson had... The deck just shuffled, by the way. The duck shuffled the deck. So yeah, the duck shuffled the deck, and so everything's to play for, and Sanson got no card. Sanson could have gotten a buster card this turn, and I could have turned that into him getting his NP. God damn it. Well, at least we can get some extra NP on Mash here. I'm trying to double NP with her, but I'm not sure that's going to work out. Will you stop murdering Sanson? Holy shit! Okay, we're fucked. We are so fucked right now. How did this go that badly? What the fuck just happened? Like, okay. I think we're gonna have to use Mash's 3rd skill a little sooner. I forgot to put 100 face in the front. Shit. So this is a preset challenge. Like, you have to use Sanson, right? Don't make me get command codes. Don't make me get fucking... Anyway, you have to use Sanson as your support and then no counterclassing, right? That's the goal here. Why does this hand have to be so... like this? I almost want to do the Mash Brave Chain. I don't think I can do that, though. If only Karna had gotten an art card in there, or if Mash had gotten her other art card there, that would have been fine. Dude, can you calm down? Removing the quick down from Mash is so irrelevant. Dude, I hate the way the deck shuffled my deck here. I hate it. Stop Buster critting, dude! Why are you like this? I want crit down so bad. Like, oh my god, I want crit down so bad on this team. Give me Fuma. I'm about to K-scope Mash, dude. It's that bad. I need to stop trying to double MP on Mash. It is not working out. Like, if we had David out here, right, for the more art cards, sure. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Nope. We are totally changing strategies right now. We are cutting. We are absolutely not going for double NP. Just fuck that. Just get one NP. That's good enough. Holy crap, dude. And then we're gonna put 100 face in the front here. I almost want to give her K-scope just so she can get that crit down quick. But I want damage too. This is tricky. This is where I wish I had a Sakura CE limit broken. And we are one away, I think. I think we got one other one down here. Yep, so we're one off. Could use this one anyway. Yeah, let me bring my level 23 Fuma. That makes total sense, dude. Oh, now we get an art chain. Oh, I see how it is, game. But that was not with 100 face though. That sucks. Do it anyway. Yeah. Bro, he just double bustered. He just triple bustered. You don't have a triple buster deck. Cheating piece of trash, dude. Shame we didn't get the other art card. You could art chain on 100 face. Me bonk, you die. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well at least we got our, defense up going now. If I could get my NP when I still have the attack buff, that would be great. Not risking it, casting it now. I almost didn't do that, but come on, give me my stuff, come on. No! 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 He's cheating! He's fucking, he knew! Dude, Rex is it's, oh my, yep, I see how it is. I see what's going on. Rex is piloting Siegfried. This guy's little control sticks, Okay. That's not good. I really wanted that oh, look, and now we have like 1,000,000 NP gain, right? And we're just gonna overcharge like a motherfucker. I'm so mad. Dude, we needed the value off that attack buff. That really adds up on double NP. But nope. Now, I could do Mash's thing, but that's so not worth it. Oh, I'm livid. That's a new emote. Oh, I'm livid. I can see it. Oh, God, dude. Well, we can do Mash's NP again. Uh-oh, I forgot. We didn't level our third skill. We can't NP again. It's rank 4. I need to fix that. I need to fix that. Okay. You missed this is not the time. This is not the fucking time. Now, the fucking music. She missed every goddamn art up against BB, and now she's just like, yep, this is the time. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm saving Mash, but I'm saving Mash. It lets me do, get the attack buff again, so... Oh god! How is it going this badly? See, Rex is in there piloting Siegfried and he just turned the radio on, right? Or this is his mixtape, I don't know. No, Rex, I meant her third skill, not her second skill. I meant her third skill. Because Mash's third skill, you know, the NP gain is so much higher when you level it that we would have gotten it off the archives. I didn't want to use her second skill yet. I wanted to save it, but or give it to Sanson. I actually think we lost because I used her second skill, because we're gonna die one NP sooner now, and that is ultimately what runs everything. So I think that completely screwed us. I did it because I wanted the damage, but there's no way that was worth it. Because, like, yeah, we're gonna take, like, no normal core damage now, but the next NP kills Sanson, right? And that's, it's like we need David on the team. Yeah, wow, we have super lost. We have super fucking lost. I might change the anniversary blonde and go Karna and try to get some big crits, but I'm not sure that's worth. The heal's putting in a lot of work. Dude, I so messed up with Mash there, though. Only Mash, I mean, if only 100 face got the fucking art up, man. We'd be actually pretty far along towards the next, MP if we had. Like, this team is actually fine. I mean, obviously it's not fine in that it's not counterclassing, but, like, it can stabilize aside from the NPs, and it just does not have enough answers for NPs, because Sanson doesn't have a self-survival skill. It's a huge drawback right now. And then we can't use David, because LOL, he's an archer! I haven't broken the first health bar, man. That's super bad. And he quick charged. We're already at the next NP, and now like everybody's dead. Dude, if he hadn't quick charged, 100 face could have at least survived that. Dude, Sanson sucks so bad, dude. Like, he can't even survive an NP, because, like, you know, his toolkit's so strong, guys. He needs the lack of survivability, right, to balance out how amazing his first and third skill is. It would just be too strong if he could survive an NP on his own, right? To balance it out, you gotta have him be reliant on a teammate to survive an NP, because, I mean, that would just be so broken otherwise, obviously. I like how there we go. Oh god, what do we do? I do kind of want to work in Hans, just because I think we're gonna need more support. That seems to be the problem. Could set it up where you go like Hans, Chen Gong, and only Sanson on the front, and you really focus on making Sanson get some damage in. Honestly, if Siegfried was evil, this wouldn't be too bad. Fuck, man. This account was not ready for this. This is fucked. You're gonna drastically change tactics here. Dude, I wish I had the CE that allows you to survive several hits for Mash here. Let's go Star Bomb. So Saber is like the worst thing. If I have to go at neutral, because I can't use Ku either, because Ku's kind of bad, because, you know, Lancer. So, like this Saber is definitely I think the hardest one. Because if I was fighting some other class, I could just bring Ku at neutral, and that would be a huge step up here. So I feel like I could make a full playlist. By the way, this is not a Kirby song, but I'm saying it because of the song earlier. But I feel like I could make a full playlist of just Kirby music, and chat would be completely okay with that. There's so much good music from all the Kirby games out there, man. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Unfortunately, her third skill, though, being only like 4, might not do as well as I would like. Damn. If it was like rank 6, I think she would have gotten it there. I think I should wait to NP on Karna until Sanson gets his. Gotta min-max that long-term damage big time. It's definitely a smoother start though. Fuck, man. Everybody, hit, mash. Fuck, dude. Why is oh god, it's not enough art cards in the deck. It's fuck, man. Okay, hold on. I think what we do is, okay, just don't hit Karna like a million times. I'm gonna get extra value out of Karna, so just don't hit Karna twice. You can hit him once, just don't hit him twice. Wait, do I still need to get Mash's MP. Fuck. You got that quick down. Oh my god, Mash. Okay, thank god. There were so many things that could have gone wrong there, but I needed that like long-term value. Okay, let me think. I gotta let Mash die. It fucking sucks, especially because the battery is going into the void now, but I gotta save that evade. Alright, Karna. You know, I probably, yeah, I should have given the attack up to Sanson, because he's level 100. The reason I didn't is because Karna will get the defense down from Sanson, but it was probably still better. We'll see. Wow, Poi, did you seriously find who that was? I can't believe somebody actually bothered to do that. You just use like the Gundam wiki and just start going through like the... Wow! Jesus, Karna though! Why can't I get down the next health bar? Fuck! You know, this music kind of fits the background. Okay, we are in way better shape than we have been in the past, and that was some nice Karna damage, man. And somehow Mash lived, though she is not gonna live much longer. Yep. No, that wasn't Mash. That was. Wait, she's still alive. I don't even. I'm not even sure if that's a good thing. I mean, if she's gonna live, I'd at least like her to live to do her first skill, so that's nice. But I don't know about that.
了解。
いい組み立てワンツー抜いたか捉えられない右で
Oh my god. No, I do... I do need Shin-Gong, by the way. Like, he is kind of important.
単純いけませんねプレゼン
The timing on that overall worked out pretty well. I do that art crit. Well, it might not crit, but if it does crit, Karna will get his NP. However, I really do need Sanson NP as well. I could do art quick. That's depressing, but you know what? That's probably the thing to do. We don't have long before the NP hits, so... Oof. Glad we had Shin-Gong, though. Who do I save, Karna or Sanson? For the next NP, who do I save? Probably Karna, because Karna will get his evade back. Yep, that's the thing. It's depressing again, though, because Sanson is supposed to be, like, the unit here, but... It's not working so good. Oh god, we may not get our NPs here. Okay, I can taunt someone, though. I could taunt Karna. I don't think I do. I think I wait for the evade turn. I mean, I did just heal him. And he does have the damage cuts. There's 2 defense ups and a damage cut. God, if he takes a lot of damage here, though, that's not great. Although we put crit down on him, so that helps. Wait, what if Sanson doesn't get his NP here, though? Whew. Okay, that worked out. Okay, no more crit down. Yeah, we saved Karna. That's so sad, but we're getting so much more value out of our units this time. Karna actually does damage, so save Sanson smiley face. Yep, it is true. George can apply Dragon to enemies in lore, but it's not Ascalon. It's a different NP. Ascalon actually does bonus damage to dragons, so he's Siegfried and George combo in one. Dude, seriously, in lore, George is unbelievably tanky. Because first of all, he has armor, right? And they generally armor in Fate actually is pretty good. Like Lancelot's armor helps him survive frickin' Iskander's in P for crying out loud. So he's got armor, he's got a decent endurance stat, he has a very high rank of battle continuation, and then he gets a bigger defense boost if he's fighting for like protecting someone, which he'll normally be protecting his master, so like he is so freaking tanky. And then yeah, he can turn people into dragons and he gets a bonus against dragons. And then he's immune to charms and, you know, mental interference stuff as well. He's also got magic resist on top of that, so he's like super immune to charms. It's quite good in that department. Dude, lore-wise, George is a beast, man. Like, such a strong servant. And then he's got his horse, which makes him even more tanky. Alright, I think we actually got this time. It feels good, man. So much more value than last time. That was definitely the right way to play MASH, though. Like, that was way, way, way better. Please don't kill, Karna. Oh my god. Dude, he is in love with his Buster cards. Karna was about to get all of his stuff back, too. Okay, I'm a little worried now. If he hadn't killed Karna there, I was like, yep, we're looking really good, but now I'm pretty worried. I need 100 face NP, but we also just need damage. I think I evade now. I don't think we're gonna make it to his NP. Well, he could quick charge. I think I wait one turn and see what happens. I know, it'd be pretty funny if George did bonus damage to dragons. That's what he does lore-wise. Oh my god, I should have evaded on Ushi. That would have been so much value. I think I evaded on 100 face. Because if she doesn't die this turn, she'll get her NP and she will win next turn. So yeah, I think we win now. Because as long as she doesn't die this turn, she will win. And she cannot die this turn because we evaded, so... He did not care for Ushi at all. Dying with your evade, by the way, feels bad. But we got it. God, this was hard, dude. What the fuck? Like, this is why I like doing restrictions like this, because I literally had to play this team like really hardcore, right? And I had to like pick units, you know, with my limited roster and really try to min-max my value. Normally you could do this fight and not really have to min-max your value and not really think about it, but my god, we had to think about that one. Okay, she got it. Wish I had evaded on Ushi there just for her pride, but whew. That was spicy. Get that KP. Don't use it for a really long time, but I think that's the only wanted quest we can do right now, yeah. I think we'll do one more boss that's like worth a damn, and then I'll probably wrap up, because I want to do some stuff from real life today. And, let's see. I think I can stream tomorrow. I got something coming up in like 2 days, I think, so yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, real life. What are you gonna do? Okay, this must be extra Vlad. J-Scope is really good at soloing, guys. It's great. I think he has like massive debuff immunity and like a defense up or something. But I remember he has like Omega debuff immunity here as like a gimmick. Yeah, George has a B+ rank skill that makes him immune to mental interference, and then it actually negates it, so that's nice. And then he also has magic resist, so yeah, he is really ready to not get charmed and feared and all that nonsense. Oh look, another character that counters the living hell out of Matahari. Who would have thought? I really wish we'd gotten a good opening hand, because K-Scope is just going to go to such waste. If I could have killed these guys really quick and still had my taunts and NP'd, then had taunts die and gotten the battery then, Then K-Scope wouldn't have been like totally wasted, but we're just gonna overcharge so much here that it ain't gonna do nothing. Unless I can get to 200%. Then it doesn't do a lot, but it does a little bit. We might. Depends on what the second wave is. I'll probably want to NP the second wave though. I'm still gonna gun for 200% though, like why not? It could happen. Oh man. Oh man. About to get some K-Scope value, boys. Yeah, I think we got it. So, I just noticed, and Rex, you probably already seen this, but when she, like, takes from the step back, when she's, like, steps forward as the turn starts, it does that number real fast. It has the whole glitchy stance change thing. That, Face of Fate, by the way, couldn't make one in-between frame. God, dude. 5-star, by the way. That does not look good. Will she kill here? Yeah, she gets the extra attack. And then she does. Oh, that does not look good. That really does not look good. Why didn't we just make one frame, dude? Just make one fucking frame. And if you're feeling cheeky, maybe make 2 frames. Oh man. Dude, even if she's an enemy, it'll do this too. When you do the deck thing. It's pretty whack. Alright, please don't kill the 2 on the sides. Do not kill the middle one with the NP and then do art. Oh god, we have art game down. Or NP game down. Where are my sound effects? Yes! Oh my god, yes! Not quite enough though. That's a shame. If you'd like gotten a crit there and we didn't have the NP gain down, we probably could have looped with our skill, which that's a thought right there. I think I save it. I think we don't do an NP gain combo though, because we can, if we need to, we can use our battery skill. So we make stars, do damage and stars. Watch him like not attack me even once. Oh no, why did I say that? Okay, we're good. That was closer than it needed to be. Oh, we got some value right now. Now, which Buster card to pick? That, you know, do you pick this one, or this, or maybe this one? This is the silliest thing in the game, by the way. I like how our crit command codes, though, are the ones that don't have a 100% chance. At least when you have that many Buster cards, you have a lot to pick from in terms of star spread, right? So that's nice. That's legit quite nice. So the sound actually works in slow-mo, but it's still, dude, it's not a matter of it being bugged. They just didn't give it good sound effects. Like, it needs a bit more oomph, man. Like that 60k though. Well, he lived. Still cool though. He's a sentient Buster card now. That's about right. Wow, Vlad not being too shabby with the damage there though. Alright, we'll be him here. Yeah, K-Scope overall was not worth it here. Definitely not. But we got at least some value out of it. That's a really cool extra attack, though. The extra smack at the end makes it very satisfying. You think it's over, and it's like, bonk him! Alright, do we get a one-in quest for that? Want to do like one more good fight, and then we'll wrap up. Look at that face. Got Excalibur on. The extra overcharge did help though, because we barely got our MP when we used our third skill, so. Although obviously I could have done like, you know, Buster Art and something like that instead, but it allowed me to make those extra stars, which made it more likely to crit and blah 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 blah. Just got Shiba to 100? Okay, if we fight a not assassin, we'll do that because it'll be easy to get her at neutral. Oh god, we'll do that later. Not this stream. That's like a whole several hours worth of nonsense right there. Wait, how much does this cost? Okay, 7 million. I forgot you had to do that. That's kind of mean of them, by the way. Like, you already spent the rare prisms. Like, you already spent the rare prisms. That's pretty nasty. We still don't. Do we not have a wanted quest yet? Oh, no, we do. This is George? That's funny, it goes Siegfried George. Oh my god, we can't use Shiba for that. I mean, we could, but that's not... Hold on, let me see if we unlock another wanted quest when we like do the main story here real quick. Because it's not even a fight, so... Yeah, it needed to be not a rider or assassin. Any other class would have been fine. Is that a one quest? Something is. Okay, wait, that's 1 out of 5. That's the main story. Why did this unlock if there's nothing there? Why? What? Game, why you gotta be like this? You can see it though. That's actually, I don't know what that is. I don't see a letter, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I guess we'll just have to do Shiba on the next stream. I'm sorry, Zaw. I will, the second we unlock a wanted quest that's not assassin or rider, we will use Shiba 100%. I guess we'll just wrap up here then, and we'll save all, because I want to save George, I think, for next time, because George is going to be a real thing. But what I'll do is next stream, wait, you check the store, can you get another one? Yeah, hold on, maybe we can make something work here. Oh, okay, we got Tesla. Okay, now here we go. We'll bust out the Shiba then. It's let's hope we don't fuck this up. Okay, at least we get to work with Mozart, so that's good. Oh god, oh god. I hate all of you. Oh my god. It's Tesla though. And I can't use Coup. He's just gonna pierce invulnerability all over the team. We are so dead right now. I might break the rules a little bit. And oh god. This is so bad. We are super fucking dead. How, yeah, a taunt is gonna save you from a pierce invulnerability AoE NP. Yeah, that'll do it. That's how this works. I think you can remove the pierce invulnerability that he gets. I haven't leveled Medea yet. Why haven't I leveled Medea yet? I can at least use David, but that's not gonna help us with the pierce invulnerability. I don't have Fuma yet. I have no, well, oh, Martha. There we go. That's the one. That helps. Okay. This is not going to be easy with these. I like how, again, I can't use Coup. Because now it's the other end and he's counterclassing. God. Why does... Alright, alright. So now Karn is dead, which that sucks, because Karn, Ku, and Herc are kind of our three best. Well... Asclepius isn't too bad, because Guts can help us out. Let me think. Where is our damage going to come from? Because I kind of need Mozart. Like, there's so many good things about Mozart with Shiba, but I need... I guess we don't need David on the front. So we put Martha on the front, which is really weird, but although I need her to not... She has to live until you break the first health bar. Oh boy. My best two backup DPS. People with guts are definitely valued here. And hey, look at this. Oh man, look how good this would be. He's counterclassing, got an upgraded NP. If the boss has Pierce and Vulnerability, he's got guts. It's so good here, but let's see. Robin's good. Ushi's good. Ushi's good in the short term just because all of her skills are really applicable for like that last second. Yeah, you could use Fuma to stop the Pierce vulnerability. Not if you cast it a bunch of times, though. Honestly, Clown Boy would be fucking awesome here. I'm gonna do that. Kinda depends on when he shows up. The reason I kinda like this is on turn 1, if Shiba gets cards, I can use her Star Bomb skill and just get crits right away, then use Mozart's third skill later and then crit again. I think I'm gonna go for that. That's just so tempting. Dude, I want the... you know, the thing that I don't want to say. I really want that on this account already. Like, fuck, dude. I have like every other like default 5-star CE except for that one. I need that, you know, the fabulous hair, man. Shit. It's okay. Dude, he quick charges so much, I'm like petrified here. We're in for a bad time. I almost want to bring Anniversary Blonde just to have another Guts. I mean, we might be able to... I mean, the goal is to stop his Pierce and Vulnerability. So I think he can cast it again. You mean Lancer Oratoria, right, Rex? Right? I would take that over over this nonsense. Might be AoE and all that, but it's just counterclassing. 357k at neutral. You know, when you're counterclassing, that's not so scary. Oh, and Buster down. Okay, game. I should have brought Atlas. I forgot. No, we can. Oh, wait, with Martha. Man, Martha's good, man. That's nice. And Shiba only got one card. That's not great. I don't want the Star Bomb to go to waste, but like... Ugh. Why did Shiba have to get one card? Well, I'm not gonna do the crit up. I think I'd do this anyway. But she doesn't even have a Buster or an Art card, even though that's all her deck is. Except for one card. Surprise, surprise. And no one even has a Buster card. This sucks right now. Oof. Don't worry though, Martha critting. Oh no. Why does he hit that hard? Why does... Oh boy. I should give 1k foe items to Mozart. I haven't done that yet. Like, I don't need to give him the attack ones, but I should give him the health ones. Send help. So Zaw, did you get the Grail from Saber Wars? Is that what got her to 100? He quick charged. Brace for impact. Shiba doesn't have a survivability skill either, by the way. Okay, we need some music that's not depressing. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get any kind of looping going on here. Double art up. You really can get value out of Mozart's second skill if it's rank 10, and then you gotta have like mash, or something like that out. Like, in conjunction with things, it can be alright, but that is not happening right now. It's also not rank 10, it is rank 1. So it ain't gonna do jack shit. Okay, well, we got... Yeah, we did get a lot of MP gain back, I'll take that. Tesla is so much harder than the other one in quest, though. We might have to bust out like a Lancer or something, because seriously, he is so much harder than the other one in quest. You've got to break super soon. Not happening, man! Oh god. No, no, no. No, no. Stop with the busters. That's a triple buster. Oh no. All of Shiba's cards are in the third hand. Boy, am I used to saying that sentence. Yep. I think we're gonna have to, we're gonna have a Lancer. This account is not ready for this. He's too strong. I could do this on my main, but, I don't think we got this. Like, he's about to NP again. And we still haven't broken, so Martha can't use her third skill. Like, oh joy! Yep, we're fucked. We are... See guys, you just don't break, you don't ever break his first health bar, and then David can use his evade, see? Just don't ever break. No, 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 that's so many busters. Wait. If I break now, he automatically casts Pierce Invulnerability. And then we're all dead because I can't use Martha's third skill yet. Can we have Fuma now? Like, Fuma would be really nice right now. This sucks. Maybe it no, it does not count as one of his 3 actions. So he would cast it before his MP. We just lose. Because if I don't break now, then I have to wait yet another turn. And I still can't do Martha's third skill if I haven't broken yet. Right? It don't work. So we're just fucked here. God. Why though? Well, What's the best thing I can do to set up the... Yeah, I guess we do this now. I can't believe it, but we gotta do it now just so the back row gets something out of it. Dude, Tesla is just such a monster with these restrictions, though. Like, he is so nasty. Even if you skill seal him with David, he'll still cast it. Yep. No, it's not about leveling Fuma or not, because if you wanted Fuma, a normal person could use, like, you know, support system for him or something like that. Well, at least his second health bar is slightly less. Double attack down though. They're not gonna have enough punch, I don't think. I tell you what though, if we could have gotten rid of his piercing vulnerability, I think our back row could get it done, maybe. He does NP so rapidly though, it's pretty tough. I'd literally like him to hit Ushi. Fuck. Because if she could NP, she could overcharge Robin. She might die now though. The thing is, I'm not gonna win, but I have to just hope he doesn't die this turn. Or it's so disadvantaged, we gotta go for the big plays. If I do like the safe value stuff, it's not gonna be enough value anyway. It's probably not gonna be enough value even if we go for the long pull or the long shots and get lucky anyway. Oh my god. Really? I think he attacked 6 times in the last 2 turns, and I think 5 out of 6 were all at Robin. I think it's possible. It'll be possible with these restrictions, but it's gonna be hard. That second health bar being smaller is easier. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up there though. It's gonna take a long time to beat that with these restrictions, so I'm not gonna... I don't think we're gonna do it this stream. But thank you for hanging out, everybody. That was a fun little, you know, side stream. We'll be doing more of CCC though, because I don't even know when the next event is, and it might not even be an event. It might just be dailies or some crap. So CCC will be our go-to for a little bit. Alright, take care everybody. No bonus stream today because I got some real life stuff I want to do, and I'm not 100% sure what the hell's going to happen tomorrow, but we shall see. Anyway, peace out. Oh wait, let me rate somebody. I'm so bad about remembering that. Okay, what do we got to pick from here? And we'll raid not Zogan. We raided him a while ago. Alright, now I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go get me some food.